Hi, my name is David Mesropyan. I'm a sophomore running for ASB President. A good friend of mine once told me that experience isn't that important when applying for a job. What's much more important is the drive and the determination to succeed in that job. Not only do I have the obsessive passion to become the best Washington ASB President there ever was, I also have the experience. I've been Mr. President since day one. President of Parkmont, of Centerville, of the freshman class, and of the sophomore class. Since 1961, there's only been 4 sophomore classes to ever won Spirit Week. I'd like to think I'd help with that. So, to answer the question, I think my drive and my determination to succeed in this job is my best attribute. My mother, my father, my sister, a few good friends, storytelling, and leadership. What do they all have in common? I love doing them, or I love them. When I love something, I'm like Michelangelo painting the Sistine Chapel. I don't stop until the job is done and until it's changed the world. I think there's a common misconception about people who are elected into office and people who are a part of a leadership class in a school. They think that we can help change the environment in the classroom and what people have to learn, the standards, stuff like that. But really what we do is try to make school as fun as possible in between those moments, in between classes. And I think that Washington has done an amazing job before now, and I think starting next year we can do even better with making every free moment out of the classroom as memorable as possible. I see my job, if I'm elected as ASB President, to make sure that every facet of leadership is working as well as it possibly can, to innovate on old ideas, to come up with new ones, to make sure our old events are as perfected as possible, and basically be accountable for everyone in the class and making sure that they're doing a good job and they making sure that Washington is as fun a place as possible to be. Last year I ran for sophomore class president unopposed. Chances are, if I ran for junior class president this year, I might have been unopposed as well. So why would I risk everything as a sophomore to run for ASB president if I truly didn't believe that I was the best person for the job? Vote David Mess for ASB Pres. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Josh Kirk, and I'm running for ASB President. My best attribute is that I'm hardworking. When I've set a goal for myself, I work towards it until I've completed it. I always endure to the end, no matter what hardships may arise. Being hardworking is important as ASB President because you need to be able to do all the things that are required as ASB President, no matter what obstacles may come up. My work ethic is that I'm persistent. I do what I set out to do, and I continue on no matter what comes up. I push forward, and I am always working towards what I need to do. The responsibilities of leadership on campus is really to do whatever events we have here on campus and really to bring the spirit here to Washington. It's what makes Washington so great. Our leadership program really makes us such a great school because we bring out the best in people, and we really make kids want to come to school. Leadership is a great program here in Washington, and it's really what makes school fun for me. If I was elected as ASB President, I believe my job would be to not only command the leadership class who runs all the events at school here, but also to really be kind of like someone to look up to, someone who, if you have a question about what's going on campus, you can ask, or someone who, if you have a problem, you can go to, because as ASB President, you're the person who really symbolizes what it means to be a husky and how, in the spirit here at Washington, you're that person that people look at and say that's what it really means to be a husky. So as ASB President, you have to really love the school and you have to care about making it better. My name is Josh Kirk and I'm running for ASB President.
Hi, my name is Sinead and I'm running for ASB Vice President. To be an effective communicator, I really think that it's all about teamwork and organization. If you don't work well with the people that you're trying to communicate with, the job won't get done. And I think that you need to be clear in your instructions. Everybody needs to understand what's going on. And I think being organized and having a plan and executing it really helps to be a communicator, because then you know what everybody else needs to do and everybody understands their job well, and everything can go smoothly because everybody knows what's going on. My top 3 favorite events are definitely Spirit Week, Multicultural Week, and Eco Fair. Spirit Week because it's incredible how much spirit we have at this school. I absolutely love the Washington community. I love how each class gets the chance to showcase how much they love the Washington community. Towards the end of the week, it's also amazing to see everybody come together as one, to be unified by our orange and black, everybody together in their colors. For Multicultural Week, similarly, everybody comes together to celebrate their diverse cultures, their heritage, and we get to perform in an assembly for the whole school. And that doesn't really happen too often. You don't really get the chance to, again, showcase your culture and heritage to the rest of the school. I think it's great that everybody is so supportive of one another, regardless of their different backgrounds. And Eco Fair is my 3rd favorite because, again, everybody comes together and we all get to celebrate what it means to be a part of this world, to come together and celebrate our Earth, and to encourage others to save the planet and to really learn from one another and everybody else's concerns and needs about our Earth and what it takes to make it even better. Under pressure, I feel like I work well with others because I really value teamwork. Also on my own, whether it's with an event that we're holding or with my daily, everyday schedule, I like to make a game plan. I like to stay organized. I like to ask other people for help with that game plan so everybody can assist me and help me with what needs to get done and then executing that plan. So I do work well on my own, but I really prefer to work in a team environment because I feel like that really helps get the job done in a timely manner and well. And I've been able to do this being a part of leadership for 3 years now, all through high school, as well as being a representative for Washington on the Students United for the Representation to Fremont Board of Education. I've been lucky enough to be a part of 2 great teams that work well together, as well as contribute my own unique role to each team. I understand the duties of ASB Vice President to be organizing and running 3rd period rep meetings, so being the liaison between ASB and the students of Washington High School. Similarly to my position on SURF, being the liaison between Washington and the school district, writing press releases, being in communication with the district and other figures of authority, and of course helping new members of leadership understanding the routines of our school, the mechanics of our leadership class, making sure that they're comfortable being in this leadership class, as well as of course assisting the ASB President in all of their duties as well. My name is Sinead and I'm running for ASB Vice President.
I'm Kevin Vasques and I'm running for ASB Vice President. An effective communicator does not simply delegate jobs to others. This person will take on the workload and work with others as if they were his or her own family. That's my vision of an effective communicator. My favorite event here at Washington High School is Spirit Week because even though it takes a lot of work to put on, especially for the class officers, I feel that at the end of the day, it's a very rewarding experience seeing all your friends have so much fun together and create so much memories. My second favorite event is Multicultural Week because I feel like this school is so diverse and everyone takes so much pride into what they do. And this is a week for everyone to express themselves and to participate in events and just show off their culture. My third favorite event here at Washington High School is Pause for a Cause because it shows how powerful the community can be when we come together. For example, this year at Pause for a Cause, we raised thousands of dollars for Drivers for Survivors. And to see the look on I don't know the woman, I don't know her name, but she was just extremely happy to receive all that money, and it made us feel that, you know, what we did mattered, all the planning that we did mattered, and at the end, we really worked towards a good cause. I don't mind working by myself or with others. I feel that I do both equally well, and at the end of the day, The point of working is just to get the job done efficiently. And as for working under pressure, I feel that being class president the past 3 years, Peer Week has taught me to push through stress and pressure and just get the job done. For example, we have skit, backdrops, Ken Fu Drive, outside decorations, rallies, and at the same time you have to publicize this the moment you are elected as class officer. If elected as ASB Vice President, I see my job as working alongside the ASB President and assisting the ASB President in all the work that he or she does. And I also see my job as organizing all the third period rep meetings throughout the school year and taking charge of the leadership class if the ASB President is absent that day. My name is Kevin Vasques and I'm running for ASB Vice President. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kasai and I'll be running for your ASB Treasurer. I think that I have a understanding of finance and accounting, and being in leadership has taught me a lot of things that I can use for this job. And I know that I'm willing to go the extra mile to get the job done. I know that the ASB Treasurer has a job of handling all expenses in and out of ASB and getting everything done in a timely manner and making sure that everyone gets to attend school events without fees or expenses. I think besides having strong moral values and being trustworthy, you need to think about the betterment of other people, not just yourself. I think that my job would include helping Mrs. Jung with all of the finances for ASB, making sure that everything gets done on time, and making sure that nothing goes wrong. Again, I'm Kasai, and I'll be running for ASB Treasurer.
My name is Aashish Nanda, and I'm running for your ASB Secretary. I think as ASB Secretary, some of the most important skills come in the form of time management and organizational skills. I think working under pressure is a huge part of being a leader at any level, and for ASB Secretary especially, when you have to do meeting minutes and other administrative tasks, I think one of the most important things is to be calm and collected and really know what you're doing. And in terms of time management, I think that's a huge part of getting a lot of tasks done in a small amount of time. And on top of that, you need to be able to work efficiently, and I think that's something that I really do very well. Washington is a really special place because of every student, every staff member, and every janitor, every counselor, everyone here that really buys into the sense of community and camaraderie that it comes with being a Husky. I think everyone does a really good job of making sure everyone feels included, and I think that's greatly epitomized by Spirit Week. Husky Strong is a motto that I believe everyone here at school has bought into, and that's being an effective leader. Even if you aren't part of leadership, I think for everyone to take an initiative in their life and take initiative in any situation they're put in at school. And on top of that, really being dedicated to what you do and having, the courage to stand up and make a difference. As ASB Secretary, I plan on handling a variety of administrative tasks. Some of these include meeting minutes, managing the student center, as well as doing other things to make sure that the leadership program runs smoothly. Let's make Washington great again. Vote Aashish Nanda for your ASB Secretary. Thank you.